Hey everyone, how are you? How is everyone doing? Okay, so I've been away for about 3 days. I was offline from Friday to Monday. Yeah, I got back online on Monday and I got back to a ton of messages, been replying, been doing all sorts of things. But today I have something very special for you. Today we're going to talk about turning your products that you've been picking into winning products. Products that are lousy, you turn them into products that are going to blow your store out of proportions. Now, a quick word of warning. There's things you need to know as you get into this dropshipping business. And I'm always talking about those. Okay, right? So today I'm going to go live, pick one of the products, show you how I create that product to become something that is a winning product, something that people love. Okay? Already I showed you the piggybacking method, where you just go find the hottest products that your computer is selling, using the Facebook search method, see the most recent comments. If it's still running, go copy the exact same things that the computer has done. Like you just copy the product, everything, okay, step by step, and put it on your store. Okay, that was something I talked about. But in this video, I'm going to even expound more on that. Okay, what if you want to create other products from scratch? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. But before we go into that, I want to thank everyone who donated. Okay, everyone who is still donating. A couple of you have sent me messages. I understand things are not easy. I understand things are tight. A couple of you have sent me messages to extend the deadline of donating up to the 15th or 20th, and I've listened to you. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys. Today's the 6th. Apparently 20th is my birthday. How cool is that? So I'll stop it on the 20th. Okay, I'll stop the giving on the 20th. A lot more people need to watch these videos. Invite a lot more other people if you think they're going to need to learn eCom. It's definitely going to be free for everyone except for those who need special attention or to go a step further. Those are the ones that I'll be asking to donate to charity funds. Now, a couple of you have donated $100 plus. Should be coming to about 15 or so people now. But surprisingly, I've got a couple of other people who've actually donated more than $500. Yes. Now, that is extremely good news, which means if I had about 15 of those people, I would technically close down the inner circle by now. But yeah, they've given quite a substantial amount of money. Let's see. You see that? So they've given a quite substantial amount of money. So I'm so happy. So thank you so much. So I've created a separate group for those people because I'm going to be giving them some of the software tools I use and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. The rest of you will get those software tools next year when you get into some of the masterminds. Some of my masterminds. But for now, thank you so much for giving. If you haven't yet given, please go ahead and donate. Let's change someone's Christmas. Let's change someone's year next year. Let's keep them in school and all. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about in regard to the donations. I really, really appreciate every effort that you put into donating. I really appreciate that. The donations will end by the 20th. After the 20th, I won't be taking in any. So make sure by the 20th, if you still want to enjoy the inner circle stuff, that's the time I'll be closing. For those who join in January or February, those are just follow videos and things like that. But I won't be taking in any more donations after the 20th. That will be closed. Okay. All right. With that said, let's get into turning our products into winning products. So let's say you already have your store set up. Okay. I'm not going to go into the setup videos because we have the setups down there. Let's say we've got our store setup. The next thing is to find a winning product. Okay. Now, I want us to understand a couple of things. When a customer comes to your store, okay, never let them find the same. Just don't import a product from AliExpress and throw it on your store. Like, that's the worst thing you could ever do. You know why? Because the guys that are on AliExpress, the merchants who are selling there, they're not selling to final consumers of these goods, all right? most of these guys are selling to other business owners. So if you just go ahead and take their product descriptions and use them just as is, you're going to lose a lot of customers, okay? I don't want that to happen. So for you to succeed well with this, you want to tweak those product headlines. Somehow you want to tweak those product headlines, okay? Somehow. So to tweak those, you're going to require some copywriting knowledge. I mean, copywriting is basically just convincing people using words, okay? So what you're going to do is convince people by writing an enticing headline, writing a good copy, and things like that, okay? So why don't we just go ahead and get an example? So I'm going to pick one of the products I was looking at. Let's see, products to promote. Let me just pick this one. There we go. So first and foremost, when you're in your store, you want to click on AliExpress. I mean, not AliExpress, Obelo, because it's not going to import the product. So, this is taking longer than I thought. It's the thing with doing live videos, especially when your internet is being working. Okay, so this product is going for $29 a piece. Okay, now this is on the higher end. Yeah, this is one of the hot products that's going on around. Actually, I'll be promoting this. Or in case you want to promote it, you can go ahead. I won't be doing it again. Okay, so you have a product that's going for $29.99, but when you look at this is not a very good product description. You'll agree with me. Okay, so but first things first, we want to pick this product. We've identified that this product is a hot product. So first things first is we're going to import this product into our store, into Obelo. Okay, so sweet, it has been imported successfully to Obelo. We're going to come to our import list. I already told you, if you're using the piggybacking method, most likely you're not going to need this. So the first thing is this title. We want to make this title as short, as beautiful as possible. Okay, so free shipping, automatic, light 20 years data metry. You see that? So this doesn't really make so much sense. You get it? So I could go like 100% free shipping for our exclusive automatic light keychain. You see that? So 100% free shipping for our exclusive automatic light titanium I'll just leave it at that. Keychain. Okay. So now this sounds a lot more reasonable. Okay. So I'll put it on the home page. That's the collection. We don't have anything here. Tags, we don't have anything here. Okay. So we go to product description. Now, here is something that I want you guys to understand, that when people are purchasing something like this, they are not buying product specifications. Okay. People don't buy just specifications. They buy emotion. They buy solutions. Okay. So you have to understand, when someone is coming to buy something like this, what is possibly in their minds. Yeah. Very few times will someone just come and buy something because it looks good, or because it just has light. Like there's a reason as to why someone comes to buy something. Okay. For example, if for those ones who are joining this training, most likely this year you tried eCom, it wasn't working out. You tried different angles, things are not working out. You did this, you did that, things are not working out. You're seeing other people making money, and you also want to make this money, but you don't know how to go about it. That's why perhaps you joined. And I hope so far you're getting some knowledge that is being helpful. Because the last thing I want is this group being like every other group around, okay? Where people are just giving a bit of information and trying to sell you on very expensive stuff, all right? So that's why I chose to make this free. Now, when I'm going to buy something like this, most likely I want a keychain that lights when, for example, my key is lost, okay? I'll look for it. I'll use the lights to look for it, okay? So I'll go to places like Amazon. And I'm going to try and search for this product. Okay. I want to see how other guys are doing their copy. Yeah. I'm not seeing it, not seeing it. I had it somewhere yesterday on Amazon. I just don't know where I put it. Okay, there we go. So let's go with this one. Okay. So you can see how this one is like. So I can decide to also copy that one. Be like okay. So I want to come and maybe look at the description here. Okay. You see that? You see that? So for time's sake, I'll just copy this, but I would come and find something like this and tweak it. Yeah? Tweak that to sort of fit what I want. Okay? Fit the description I want. Okay? So then I would have that description like that. I look at the variants. So the price is 21. Want to say the full price is this. Let's say I want to set the new price to be $39.99. Okay, so all the price will be $39.99. So I'll multiply $39.99 by 2. Now this is something that I have to tell you guys about. The moment you're doing eCom, always let all your products be 50% off or 60% off. And how do you do that? If I want this product to be so $39.99 times 2 will be $79.99. So I would make this $79.99 so it shows that it's what? 50% off. Okay? That will automatically make it 50% off. Okay? If I want it to be 70% off, I just follow the same rule. Okay? So with eCom, no matter how you look at it, always let your products be 50% off or 60% off or 70% off by just playing about with these two figures. Okay? Making the number here high and then I can make this, for example, 99. Okay? If it's 99 times 99 times 0.7, that makes 70% off minus 99.99. So I would sell this at $29.99 if I wanted it to be 70% off. Okay, so that already increases the value that the customer sees the product to be having. So always let this be at 50% at the very minimum. Then just play about with these figures, but always here put the figure that you want to sell it for. For example, this is going to cost $29. I'm selling it for $39. So that means you're making off roughly about $11 in profits. You can choose to sell it at $49. You can choose to sell it at $59. Okay, so that's basically up to you. Okay, so I'll just pick a couple of these images. I will go with this, then this, that. I don't want images that have words on them. That's a good one. That's another. Then that. Okay. So when that is done, I just click push to shop. All right. So I come back to our products here. And there we go. We have our product. We have 4,900. By the way, this is a very hot product right now. So just in case someone wants to go for it, they can go for it. If none of you goes for it, I'll definitely go for it. All right. Okay. So now that we have our product ready and our description ready, we want to view our product. So you see, this is how it's going to look. So, I have to change this pricing to dollars. Just give me a sec, so that you actually see it well. General settings. I want United States dollars. US dollars. Yes, there we go. Save. Yes. Okay, there we go. So you see. So this is what happens. So it will ask them which color they want. They can have a look at all these. They can tweet it. You get it. So the next thing is I would also import reviews. Okay. There's a review importer from AliExpress that you can use to import reviews. So reviews immediately are going to help on this part. Now, the other thing that you immediately want to do is come to the product itself. And add this. Is allow up to 2 to 3. Allow between 12 to 21 days for your product to arrive. Now this is very, very important. If you don't do anything else, please make sure you do this. This will increase the trust people have for your store. This will make people believe you're more genuine. Okay? Because remember, people usually are worrying about, how long will this thing take? All this. So the moment you let it be clear, okay, that this is going to arrive in 12 or to 21 days, they're always going to be patient about that. Okay? I mean, some of my products have arrived 30 days, 45 days later, and they're still sold well. So always at least always mention this. Okay? So when you've done your copyright, now you have to understand the next thing. because this is, for example, based on the settings we've set the other side, if this was a shipping with discount thing, so when you look at the product from AliExpress, I hope I still have that link. No, I don't have it. Let's just go back here and copy it. Now, when you're in AliExpress, all the time, you want to make sure you check if this thing has e-packet, okay? So, for example, if it's going to the US, let's say it's going to the United States, e-packet is available, okay? And it's free shipping. So this is very good. So we're getting free shipping, which is very good. So usually you want to add the cost of your e-packet. If it was $1, we'd add that $1 to this $29, then put our markup, okay? So, but here the e-packet is shipping to the US is free, and it's through e-packet. Always use e-packet. If the product doesn't have e-packet, pass it. If it has e-packet, go ahead for it, okay? So this is a shipping plus discount method, okay? So the person is paying a certain amount of money, all right? They're paying a certain amount of money to make sure, where is it? A discount plus shipping, yeah? So they're paying a certain amount of money to get this product, and you're offering them free shipping. But all that is already calculated into what? Into the product. Now, if, for example, this product, let's say, gamer jacket, okay? If, for example, this product, let's say actually, bangle, let's say necklace. Necklaces for women, okay? So we might want to do a free plus shipping, in that, based on the settings we've put in our store the other side, we're telling them to get the product for free. They only pay for shipping, all right? I already talked about free plus shipping method. So what would happen is we would have to look for a product that is between 0 point something to $1. You want the total cost of the e-packet. Now you see this one shipping to the US is 1.67 using e-packet, though this one is free. So you want the cost of the e-packet. When you're doing a free plus shipping offer, you want the cost of the e-packet, the 1.67, plus the total cost of the product. Let's go with the higher one, 1.99 plus 1.99, to be less than $5. So this is a very good candidate for free plus shipping, okay? So if I was going to do free plus shipping, I will now click on this product and add it to the store, okay? Now, again, the other thing you want to do is, are you seeing now this is a discount and it's going for 10 hours? Usually you want to go with this price, okay? So it's now not this 3.66, but it's 3.62 plus 1 point, what was the shipping thing to the United States, e-packet, 1.67 plus 1.67. So it's 5.29. So this is around the area I would want. If anything is above $5, usually I don't do free plus shipping on it because the margins are going to be extremely low, okay? So I usually want the product to be $5 or less, right? $5 or less. So if it was free plus shipping, I would use the same method I've told you. Import the product, go to the import list, edit the headline, edit the description, do very good copy that's going to be attractive to people, and you tell them free for you today, just pay shipping, all right? So with this product done, and always let them know the time of arrival, okay? Always let them know the time of arrival. That let it be 12 to whatever time it is. Now let me talk a little bit about understanding what happens. Now, if you're going to do influencer marketing, as most of us are going to start with, it is very, very important, okay? It's extremely, extremely important that your store looks good. influencers are not going to recommend your stuff. Imagine you're going to say Beyonce and you're telling Beyonce to talk about your product or your store. What kind of feel of the store do you think Beyonce would want to promote? If your store is not on point, if it's looking in a certain way that and they don't feel confident in it, they're not going to promote it, right? So that's the thing with influencers. Influencers are people who have a lot of authority in their with their fans. Their fans listen to them. So if they recommend your store, it had better be good. So if you're going to use influencer marketing, make sure your store is very good because it's very beautifully designed. It's actually nice looking because they're going to come, they're going to browse around your store, and the moment they don't like it, they'll just turn you down. Secondly, if you're using Facebook ads, you have to understand this also, that the attention span of the guys who come from Facebook is so low. They might spend 5, 6, 7 seconds on your site. They click from Facebook, they come, look at the product. If they're interested, they're going to buy. If they're not interested, they'll move away. Okay? That's the mindset of the guys on Facebook. So have those two in mind, that when you're designing your product for running ads, it's a different mindset from someone who is just going to take it to the what? Influencer. Because with influencers, they're more concerned about their reputation. So when they're promoting something, it had better be in line with sort of what their reputation stands out to be. Okay? So with that said, when you've edited your products and you're seeing it's good enough, with free plus shipping, you want to add one of these apps. There's this app called Harify. Let me first save this. Again, I'm going to do a special video on free plus shipping alone. Now, this sales pop is that every time someone has purchased, a pop-up will start coming up here. That so-and-so purchased the product from this place. So-and-so purchased the product from this place. So it's a very good thing. So we're going to let it be there. It works when people start purchasing stuff. Now we want to do for free plus shipping. Since you're giving out free copies to people, you want to install, I think it was product limit, order quantity. Okay, this is it. A product min maxify. Anyway, let me just install that. Install app. So that you limit how many free plus shipping products a person can take, because someone might come on the store and just be crazy and get like 100 products and you'll end up losing. Okay, so with the product limit, you'll come to the product here and you'll say add product. So so let's look at our import list. So let's say this was going to be our free plus shipping. This was our free plus shipping order. You've done the description well, you've done the headline well and everything. You push to the store, right? So when you push to the store, you want to come to the product limit here. Let me refresh this just. You want to come to add product. This is going to be the product, okay? Next. So we shall give a maximum that someone can only add this product 3 times. And when they've added this product 3 times, that is it. Okay? They cannot go beyond that. Then you just say publish limits and activate your trial. Okay? And that will be it. So when someone now goes to the store and tries to add more than, this thing is going to require my card, and I've been struggling with this card this whole night. So we shall, at least you're getting the concepts. Yeah. You go ahead and add your stuff there. So when someone comes and tries to add more than one of these, since with free plus shipping, we are doing weight-based free plus shipping, weight-based products. So you come to your weight here. So with free plus shipping, you put the price of this at 0, yeah? And you can put the compare price, let's say at $29.99, but today they're getting it for 0.00, right? But then the weight must be 0.5. You remember when I told you last time that 0.5 in the other video of creating the shipping rate, 0.5 kgs would be $10. That's for free plus shipping, right? So that's the rule we're doing here. So this would be 0.5. So anytime someone adds 2 products, it's going to be 1 kg. It will increase the shipping rate. When they add 3, it will go to like $15 or whatever it is. So it will be adding by 0.05 by by 0.5 by 0.5. That's the beauty of free plus shipping. So that is it. That's all that I wanted to discuss in this video. To show you these things, yeah, for you to understand this. So limit your orders, include shipping time. When you're doing free plus shipping, include shipping time, then add scarcity. Now, there's another plugin that you want to add called, we can add part of it. Salespop has something like that, but I already told you to add Harify. But you want to get the one by Salespop, yeah? It gives a longer trial period. So you have Harify countdown timer. What this thing actually usually does is that it will add a countdown on your product page to add scarcity, okay? Now you have to be very careful with this. Again, this one also needs activating immediately with my credit card. So I won't do that right now. But when you've added Harify, what this does is you have to be very careful with it though, because it's a very gray area, and I'm not going to really stress about this because this will depend on you. This is a personal choice. I usually don't like lying to my customers, so I don't actually do that. But in most cases, what you'll discover is that there are those stores that will have countdown timers, okay? You'll see something saying, oh, 5 minutes remaining. At times, those are not real, so it will depend on you whether you want to actually let it move on like that or not. But I would recommend that you be as honest with your customers as possible. Let the scarcity be real, all right? Let the scarcity be something that is actually for real, not just a fake thing trying to scare off the customers and stuff like that. Okay, guys, so in this video, to recap again, I've talked about one, that when you're importing your products, work on the copywriting. This is going to be a very huge selling point from you. If you're not doing the piggybacking method where you're just picking stuff from your computer and running the same stuff, you have to convince your buyer in the way you present the copy of your product. And you can go to Amazon, you can and find out other products, how they're doing, how people are writing their descriptions and stuff like that, and you model from that, okay? Secondly, understand that when you're promoting these products to the influencers, you're going to need your store to look good, okay? A store that doesn't look good will not make influencers very excited, and they will not promote your stuff. Thirdly, when it's Facebook ads, always know that the mindset, the time, the Facebook guys who come from the Facebook ads have a very short attention span. So they'll come there, be there 5-10 seconds. If they like your product, they'll go ahead and buy. If they don't like it, they'll move around and move away. They're not like people who are referred by influencers who will come and move and check out your site in different ways. Thirdly, you have to understand the two types of crashing offers. The first one is free plus shipping. Free plus shipping crashes a lot because people see the product is $0, but they're only paying for shipping. But with this kind of product, you have to include your shipping times, okay? As it is with all the other products. Secondly, limit the number of orders that people are going to take. Usually put it to 3, at the max 5. Thirdly, add scarcity. Use sales pop materials to add scarcity. Now, I will go into adding scarcity, limiting numbers and things like that in my tutorial to the Inner Circle guys. I'll show them live one of my stores that actually is making money from that, because I can't activate this and it's giving me a hard time. So I'll have to do a video on this from a store that's already actually working. Third, when you're going to the discount plus shipping method, I've already told you that you can either go for free plus shipping, where they pay $0 for the products, but they're paying for shipping, or they can go for the discount plus shipping. I've told you, always make your products be at 50% discount. So if the product is selling for $27 on AliExpress, do your markup. Usually I go for about $15 to $20 on top of the product, something that is reasonable, something that I feel someone could buy. Then multiply that by 2 and let that be the price, that is the compare price that the customers are going to see. Okay, so that is it for this. I'll do the next video tomorrow that I'll be doing will be serving successful stores and checking out the best selling products, and that will be for the Inner Circle members as a bonus. So thank you everyone for watching again. I hope this has given you a framework to work with. I hope it has given you an understanding of how to go about fixing your store to turn your products into winning products. You only need about 3 to 4 to 5 products that will really pick up and sell well. Test and test and test. Again, I said I'll talk about 6 things I wish I knew before starting eCom, and the 7th thing that every African entrepreneur trying to start e-commerce dropshipping should know. Okay, so you want to watch that video. It's going to be one of the most interesting ones. So have a great night. For the Inner Circle guys, wait for the video where I'll be showing you how I utilize the shipping times, how I limit orders, how I put up scarcity and things like that. All right, and also how to spy on the best-selling products from your competitors. With that said, this video has been long. I hope you've got enough value. May God bless you in your endeavors, and talk tomorrow again. Ciao.